There will come a day when the silence will break. A day when the people who ignored you, who laughed at you, who whispered behind your back will speak your name with respect, with awe, with disbelief. That day is coming, and when it does, you'll remember all the nights no one believed in you, all the times you stood alone, all the moments you wanted to quit but didn't, because deep down, something told you to keep going. Something whispered. One day they'll remember. But let's be real. That day isn't today. Not yet. Today, maybe you're still invisible. Maybe your work goes unnoticed. Maybe you walk into rooms and no one pays attention. Maybe people scroll past your voice, your vision, your gift, as if it doesn't matter. And maybe, just maybe, it's breaking you on the inside. But I want you to hear this and let it tattoo on your soul. You are not invisible. You are not insignificant. You are becoming. You don't need their applause right now. You don't need their validation. What you need is the guts to keep going when no one sees you. Because every minute you're working, you're building. Every hour you're grinding, you're rising. Every second you're doubting, you're gathering fuel for a fire they won't be able to ignore. That fire will light up everything they tried to dim inside you. You see, greatness never shows up early. It's not instant. It doesn't come when you're comfortable. It shows up when you've been through the dirt and still kept going. When you've been overlooked, underestimated, laughed at, and kept showing up anyway. That's when it happens. That's when the world starts to take notice. Right now, you may feel like you're in the shadows. You may feel like the world is moving forward and you're stuck, forgotten. But even the tallest trees grow in silence. Even diamonds are shaped under pressure away from the spotlight. Don't confuse silence with failure. Don't confuse invisibility with irrelevance. You are becoming. You are rising. And when you rise, they'll remember. They'll remember the one they counted out, the one they doubted, the one they said was too late. Too small, not good enough. They'll remember how you didn't shrink yourself to fit their comfort, how you didn't beg for attention, how you stood tall in pain with fire in your chest and purpose in your steps. One day they'll say your name with pride, with envy, with respect. But to get there, you have to survive this chapter. You have to keep moving through the cold seasons of silence. You have to wake up when no one's watching. You have to give everything you've got even when the world gives you nothing back. That's how legacy is built, not in the spotlight, but in the dark. Not in cheers, but in lonely nights and brutal mornings. And if you can survive this part, you'll own every part after. Because here's the truth. The world doesn't owe you recognition. It doesn't owe you support. But that doesn't mean you don't deserve it. It just means you have to earn it. You have to build something so undeniable, so unshakable that even those who try to ignore you will have no choice but to notice. You have to become so consistent, so resilient, so obsessed with becoming better that your silence becomes a storm that echoes your name through every space that once denied you. They'll remember you, not because you were loud, but because you were unbreakable. You're not in this for likes, for shares, for claps. You're in this for legacy, for growth, for purpose. And that doesn't come cheap. It costs everything. It costs pain. It costs patience. It costs nights when you cry silently because the weight of the world is crushing you. But even in those tears, something inside you whispers, keep going. They will remember. Oh, and they will. Oh, they'll. Not today. Not tomorrow. One day, they'll remember how you never gave up, how you turned every no into a reason, how you stood taller with every fall, how you kept showing up when everything told you to walk away. They'll remember that you had every reason to stop, but you didn't, and that will shake them. So if you're in pain right now, good. That means you're alive. That means you're in the fight. That means your story is still being written. The people with the most powerful stories never had it easy. They were broken first, forged in darkness. And now they shine. Let the world sleep on you. Let them scroll past you. Let them mock you. Your job isn't to convince them. Your job is to become undeniable. And when you do, their silence will turn into applause. Because one day they're going to say, I remember that name. I remember when no one believed in him. I remember when he was at the bottom. And you'll smile, not out of pride, but because you knew this moment would come. You saw it long before they did. That's what vision is. That's what belief is. And you've always believed. Even when it hurt, even when it felt hopeless, even when the world gave you every reason to quit, you chose to believe that your name would mean something. And now that belief is turning into reality.